Well, it was really quite extraordinary, very unusual. I was seeing a patient.
Dr. Fine, there's a friend of your son's here. He's hurt.
Hi. I was mugged.
Yes, please come in. He was more scared than hurt. A knife wound, a few bruises.
I don't know how to thank you, Doctor.
Oh, don't be silly.
My father will be here tomorrow.
He's bringing a movie of cats.
Yes. And this man had been a matinee idol of my youth. Somebody who had really forged ahead and made new paths for blacks just by the strength of his own talent. Strangely, I had identified with him before I started medical school. I mean, I'm a Jew. My grandparents were killed in the war. And I had this sense of self-hatred, of fear. And this kid's father, the bravery of his films, gave me a direction, a confidence. Simple as that. We're always paying off debts. Then my beeper went off. A patient in her 10th month. Her water finally broke. I gave the kid my keys. Number 121.
Oh, thank you. You know, Doug's told me all about your brownstone.
Is that right?
How you got it at a great price because there'd been a murder in it, and for a while people thought it had a curse. But you, sir, were a scientific man and were courageous.
Well, yes. Courageous.
Very courageous.
I ran off to the delivery room. Twins. 2 boys.
Aww.
I thought of my son. I dialed my boy at Dartmouth. Amazingly, he was in his room. Doing what, I hate to ask. So you've accused me of having no interest in your life, of not doing for your friends, of being a rotten father. Well, this should make you very happy.
The son of who? Dad, I never heard of him. Dad, as usual, you're a real cretin. You gave him the keys. You gave a complete stranger who happens to mention my name the keys to our house? Dad, sometimes it's so obvious to me why Mom left. I'm so embarrassed to know you. You gave the keys to a stranger who shows up at your office? Mother told me you beat her. My mom told me you were a rotten lover and that you drank so much your body smelled of cheap white wine. Mom said sleeping with you was like sleeping with a salad made of bad dressing. Why you had to bring me into this world?
There are 2 sides to every story.
You're an idiot! You're an idiot!
I went home courageously with a policeman.
Arrest him!
Pardon?
Breaking and entering!
Breaking and entering?
You're an imposter!
Officer, Your Honor, Your Eminence, Dr. Fine gave me the keys to his brownstone. Isn't that so?
My son doesn't know you!
This man gave me the keys to his house. Isn't that so?
Did you give him the keys to your house?
Yes, but under false pretenses. This fucking black kid, drug addict, comes into my office.
I've taken
Lying
this
to me.
much brandy but can pour the rest back into the bottle. I've used the electricity listening to music, but I think you'll find nothing's been taken from the house. Excuse me.
I want you to arrest this fraud.
I'm sorry.
Stop him.
A cretin! A creep! No wonder your mother left you!
2 sides. Every story.
We decided to get a copy of Sidney Poitier's autobiography. So, we go down to the Strand bookstore. 8 miles of books.
5 Sherlock Holmeses.
I found it. This Life by Sidney Poitier. Back in New York with Juanita and the children, I became aware that our marriage, while working on some levels, was falling apart in other fundamental areas.
Well, there's a picture of him and his 4 daughters.
No sons.
No sons.
Imagine our surprise.
Well, shall we? This kid bulldozing his way into our lives.
Let him in our lives.
I mean, I run a foundation, you're a dealer, you're a doctor. You'd think we'd be satisfied with our achievements.
Agatha Christie would ask, what do we all have in common?
Seems the common thread linking us all is an overwhelming need to be in the movie of cats.
Our kids struggling through their lives.
I don't want to know anything about the spillover of their lives.
All we have in common is our children went to boarding school together.
Why have we never met?
Well, his mother had custody. I lived out west. After Doug graduated high school, she moved west, I moved east.
I think we should drop it right here.
Are you afraid Ben is mixed up in this fraud?
I don't want to know too much about our kid.
Do you think Ben is hiding things from us? I tell you, I'm getting to the bottom of this. My son has no involvements with any black frauds. Doctor, you said something about crack.
No,
I don't
that
wanna
just
know.
left out. No proof. Good God, no proof.
We'll take a vote. Do we pursue this to the end, no matter what we find out about our kids?
I vote yes.
Do.
I trust Doug.
No.
Yes. Listen to this last page. We have hidden too much from our modern children. When we are scared, we tend not to let them know. They see the bravest, toughest, and most impenetrable visage that we can muster precisely at those times when we are most afraid. We called it making it better for our children, protecting them from what? The truth is what we were protecting those little people from.
But what did you do next?
We went to Harvard.
We had to enlist our children.
It's no one from our high school.
It's obviously someone you went to high school with, since you go to different colleges.
Doug, I just want to tell you how I appreciate your coming here.
Dad, spare me.
He knows the details of our lives.
Who in your high school, part of your group, has become homosexual or is deep into drugs?
That's like about 15 people.
I don't want to know.
No, I find it really insulting that you assume it has to be a guy. I mean, this movie star son could have had a relationship with a girl in high school, right?
Yeah, that's your problem in a nutshell. You're so limited.
That's why I'm going to Afghanistan, to climb mountains.
Not climbing mountains.
We have not invested all this money in you to scale the face of K2.
Is that all I am? An investment?
Track down everyone in your class, male, female, whatever, not just homosexuals, drug addicts. The kid could be a drug dealer.
Why do you look at me when you say that? You think I'm an addict? A drug pusher? You know, I really resent the accusations.
No one is accusing you of anything.
I
Now, sit
don't
down.
want to know. I don't
Sit
want to.
down.
I don't want to know.
Nobody is accusing anyone of anything. I'm asking you to go on a detective search. Find out from your high school class if anyone has met a black kid pretending to be a movie star's son.
He promised you parts in Cats?
It wasn't just that, it was fun.
You went to Cats. You said it was an all-time low in a lifetime of theater going.
Film is a different medium.
You said Aeschylus did not invent theater to have it end up a bunch of chorus kids wondering which one of them will go to kitty cat heaven.
I don't remember saying that.
No, I think that was Starlight Express.
Well, maybe he'll make a movie of Starlight Express. And you can all be on roller skates.
This is so humiliating, so pathetic.
So racist. This is not racist.
That's it.
Ben, if I remember correctly, you loved Cats.
I hate it.
Here is a copy of your yearbook. Just get the phone numbers of everyone in your class.
How can I get in touch with anyone from high school? I've outgrown them.
How can you outgrow them? You graduated last year.
Charge the calls to my phone.
No,
Never.
This is the
You're
KGB.
always on the phone. Now I ask you to make calls all over the country. You become reticent.
This is the entire McCarthy period.
I just want to get one thing straight.
Finally, we hear from the peanut gallery.
You gave him my pink shirt? You gave a complete stranger my pink shirt? That shirt was a Christmas present from you. I treasured that shirt. I love that shirt. My collar has grown a full size from weightlifting. You saw that my arms had grown. You saw that my neck had grown, and you bought me that shirt for my new body. I love that shirt. My first shirt for my new body, and you gave that shirt away? I can't believe you. I hate this life, and I hate you. You never do anything for me.
You haven't done anything but try to block
I'm
me.
only this pathetic extension of your eighth-rate personality. Social Darwinism pushed beyond all limits. You gave him my pink shirt.